Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Huda Abdullah and my partner is NORSUHAILA binti RAMLI. We are from group 24 from HM 252 and our topic is factor influencing adults choices of fast food in Malaysia. This is our presentation outline. First of all, I will start with the background of the study. Fast food is a popular choice among young adults due to its affordability, convenience and accessibility. However, excessive consumption is linked to severe health issues such as obesity, heart disease, and other chronic conditions. Young adults who often face life transitions like education, employment, and a relationship are particularly vulnerable to poor dietary habits due to time constraints and stress. The statement of the study highlighting three core issues. First, rapid evolution of consumer preferences indicates that consumer tastes and behaviors are changing quickly, especially among adults, and this rapid change poses challenges for businesses to keep up and remain relevant. Second, lack of comprehensive understanding suggests that there are insufficient research or insight into what truly influences consumer fast food choices, creating a knowledge gap in the field. Research objective 1 is to investigate the relationship between the factors influencing the young adults' choices of the fast foods and fast food consumer preferences. Second, to investigate the relationship between the factors influencing the young adults' choices of the fast food and consumer decision to purchase and consume fast food. Third is to examine the relationship of fast food consumers' preferences with consumer decision to purchase and consume fast food. And the last one is to examine the mediating effect of fast food consumers' preferences on the relationship between factors influencing young adults' choices of fast food and their decision to purchase and consume fast food. Now the research question. First, what is the relationship between young adults' attitude towards nutrition and their fast food consumption preferences? Second, what are the key factors that influence consumer preferences in the fast food industry? Third, is there a significant indirect effect of fast food consumers' preferences on the decision to purchase and consume fast food through the perception of food quality? And the last one is, to what extent do fast food consumer preferences mediate the relationship between factors influencing adults' choices such as food quality, nutritional quality of food, and time-saving convenience, and their decision to purchase and consume fast food? This is our conceptual framework. Our research has three independent variables, which is food quality, nutritional quality of food, and time. One mediator, which is fast food consumer preferences, and one dependent variable, which is consumer decision to purchase and consume fast food. This is testing 1. There is a relationship between food quality and fast food consumer preferences. H2. There is a relationship between nutritional quality of food and fast food consumer preferences. And H3. There is a relationship between time-saving convenience and fast food consumer preferences. H4. There is a relationship between food quality and consumer decision to purchase and consume fast food. H5. There is relationship between nutritional quality of food and consumer decision to purchase and consume fast food. H6. There is a relationship between time-saving convenience and consumer decision to purchase and consume fast food. H7. There is a relationship between fast food consumer preferences and consumer decision to purchase and consume fast food. H8. Fast food consumer preferences mediate the relationship between food quality and consumer decision to purchase and consume fast food. H9. Fast food consumer preferences mediate the relationship between nutritional quality of food and consumer decision to purchase and consume fast food. And the last one is H10. Fast food consumer preferences mediate the relationship between the time-saving convenience and consumer decision to purchase and consume fast food.
Thank you to NURUL Huda for the clear explanation. So next, my name is NORSUHAILA binti RAMLI and I will continue part literature review. First, factors shaping fast food preference. Fast food still popular despite nutrition concern. Young adult want meal that balance taste plus health. Convenient outweigh nutrition in many cases. Preferred influenced by lifestyle, availability and accessibility. Time pressure, study and work push prefer for fast food consumption among young adults. Global trend, 55% of adolescents 12 until 15 eat fast food weekly. By Chartered 2020, Malaysia youth 10 until 18 commonly consume fast food. By NURUL 2021, preference drive by speed, affordability and convenience. Standardization by chain like McDonald's appear to busy youth lifestyles. Reducing fast food consumption. Food quality, taste, freshness and overall milk quality are top priorities. Young adults prefer outlet with consistent and flavorful food. Health concern, consumer demand low calorie, low fat and high protein option. And nutrition quality, rising awareness of health and diet among young adults, preferring for outlet offering great item or low calorie meals. Nutritional info influence purchasing decision, urban consumer especially. And the last one is type B, serving convenience. Fast food preferred during busy schedules, work, study, social event, and popular for quick service drive-through, delivery and mobile apps. And the last one for literature review is theory of planned behavior. Explain behavior through intention, which is influenced by attitude, preference, perception of food quality, nutrition, subject norms, influence from peers, social trait, purchase behavior control, ease of essence, time savvy, and delivery option. Relevant to young adult, her influence and lifestyle are key factor. Support mediating analyze. Fast food preference as a mediating variable. And last one is widely used in consumer and food behavior research.
Next, methodology. First, research design. Method use is quantitative and cross-sectional. The population is all young adults in Malaysia. According to data Statistics Malaysia, the USA, the average of young adults age is 18 to 30 years old. Minimum sample size calculation, we use linear sample size calculator multiple regression. The data collection procedure, online questionnaire was distributed via social media platforms such as WhatsApp, Facebook, and etc. The duration of our research is from May to June 2025. The instrumentation, we use Google Form platform, 5-point Likert scale, adapted items questionnaire in bilingual, which is English and Malay. Questionnaire with 6 sections and 36 items. SPSS version 20 used for data analysis. We conducted a study which is 30 respondents of young adults in Malaysia involved. For all RO, we use multiple linear regression technique. The reliability of the scale was evaluated using plus alpha. The pilot study data shows that 5 questionnaire items demonstrate acceptable reliability and consistency. The small range and low variance suggests the items are well understood by respondents and no major changes are needed before final distribution.
Majority were female, which is 73.9%, while male respondents make up 26.1%. Age group, most respondents were aged 21 until 23 years, 67.7%, followed by 24 until 27 years, 21.1%. And race, the majority were Malay, 91.3%, with smaller group of Indian, 6.8%, and another is Chinese, Pakistan, Sabah and Bumiputra. State of origin, height has respondents were from Kelantan, 30.4%, and Perak, 29.2%, followed by Selangor and another state. Material status, most were single, 19.5%, with a small number married or another. Employment status, majority was student, 14.84%, followed by unemployed by 24.8%, and full-time workers, 21.7%. So, most of the respondents were female and aged between 21 to 23 years old. The majority was Malay and come from states like Kelantan and Perak. In terms of material status, most were single. As for employment status, nearly half of them were students, followed by unemployed and full-time workers. Next, descriptive statistic of consumer decision to purchase fast food. Okay, the highest mean score was recorded for the statement I purchase fast food when I need quick and easy meals, with a mean of 3.88, indicating that time pressure strongly influence fast food decision. Other than hand, the lower mean towards still relative height was 3.66 for the statement I grab fast food quickly and continue with my day, suggesting that while convenience method is slightly less impactful compared to immediate meal needs. So in conclusion, time saving and convenience clearly drive fast food purchase among young adults. Next, for this section, from the higher mid score is 4.05, recorded for the item I prefer outlets with consistent food quality and serve speed. This indicates that consistency is the top priority among consumers. The lower means, through still relatively high at 3.99, is related to menu suitability for family or groups. So this shows that while group-friendly menu matter, consumer place more value on consistency in quality and speed. Next, in the food quality section, in the higher mean score is 4.00, record for the item I choose, fast food based on good taste. This indicates that taste is the top priority for consumer when choosing fast food. On the other hand, the lower score is 3.12 for the item I compare the taste of the fast food to home cooked meal. So this shows that young adults are more focused on the taste experience itself rather than comparing it to meal at home. Next, for the nutritional quality, the higher mean score is 4.01 for the item I value clear nutritional information about food ingredients, indicating the transparency and information matter to young adults. On the other hand, the lower means is 3.05 for I consume high calorie for food without concern, showing that most respondents are continuous about unhealthy options. This tells us that while taste and convenience are important, health awareness, especially related to nutritional information, also play a key role in their fast food choice. Next, time saving convenience. In the time saving convenience category, the higher mean score is 3.98 for the item I prefer fast food outlet that manage long queues effectively. This shows that infection in queue management is a top concern for young consumers. Meanwhile, the lowest score is 3.61 for fast serving alone make me choose a fast food outlet, indicating that while speed matter is not the only deciding factor. Overall, this support the idea that both convenience and service quality together influence young adult decision. Okay, next part overall of mean. Among all the variables, the nutrition quality of food had the higher mean score of 4.02, showing that young adult prioritize health when choosing fast food. On the other hand, the lower means was recorded for fast food consumer preference at 3.56, suggesting that while they do the same preference, it's not the most dominant factor. So this result suggests that health and convenience matter more than specific brand or outlet preferred when it comes to fast food choice among young Malaysians. For the multiple regression RO1, based on the regression result, time saving convenience is the strongest and one significant predictor with beta equal 0.768 and p-value less 0.001, clearly supporting H3. In contrast, both food quality and nutritional quality were not significant predictors with very low beta value and high p-value. This means the true young adult care about taste and health. These do not strongly shape their fast food preference in practice. Next, multilinear regression analysis for RO2. From the multilinear regression analysis, time-saving convenience emerged as the stronger predictor. Predictor B equals 0.584, P less 0.001, followed by food quality beta equals 0.257, P less 0.001. Both results are statistically significant, meaning young adults are more likely to purchase fast food when it is convenient and purchased as high quality. However, nutrition quality did not show a significant effect. Beta equals 0.040, P equals 0.498, suggesting that health concerns are not a major deciding factor in the fast food purchase. Next, multiple regression for RO3. Based on the regression analysis, fast food preference significantly predict purchase decision among young adult. Beta equal 0.652, P less 0.001. This confirms hypothesis H7 and aligns with previous study showing that preferences such as taste, price, and brain familiarity strongly influence the decision to consume fast food.
The step 1, the model was statistically significant. Time-saving convenience and food quality were significant predictors, indicating that both factors directly influence consumer decisions. However, nutritional quality of food was not significant. The second regression analysis examined the influence of the independent variables on the mediator fast food consumer preferences. Only time-saving convenience was a significant predictor, suggesting that the perception of time-saving convenience influenced fast food preferences. Food quality and nutritional quality of food were not significant predictors in this model. Next, to determine whether the mediator affects the dependent variable, a regression was run with fast food consumer preferences as a sole predictor of consumer decision to purchase and consume fast foods. The model showed a strong significance effect, with fast food preferences being a significant predictor. In the final step of the mediation analysis, a multiple regression was conducted by including all three independent variables, which is food quality, nutrition of food, and time-saving convenience, along with a mediator, fast food consumer preferences. The model was significant, indicating that the predictors collectively explain 65.5% of the variance in consumer decision to purchase and consume fast food.
Next, hypothesis testings. And out of the 10, 7 hypotheses were supported, and these include H1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10. For example, time-saving convenience showing a strong influence on both preference and consumer decision, and it was also found to have a significant mediating effect through consumer preference. And other than that, H2, 5, and 9 were not supported, meaning nutritional quality did not significantly affect preference or decision, and it did not show a mediating role within. For the limitation, we have 4, small sample size, and limit generalizability to the entire young adult population in Malaysia. Sample many consist of students. And number 2, response bias. Self-admitted questionnaire may lead to social desirability bias, possible misinterpretation of questionnaire by respondent. And number 3, double barrier inconsistent item. Some questionnaire item measure more than one concept. Reduced clarity and accuracy of response. And number 4 is language inconsistency. Difference between English and Malay version may cause confuse, affect the validity and reliability of data.
For the combination for the future study, a larger and more diverse group of respondents involved, requesting participants from various regions, occupation, and educational background across Malaysia. Employing certified or random sampling methods. Second, using mixed data collection methods. interview, our focus group can be employed along questionnaire to allow clarification of questions and deeper exploration of responses, pre-testing the questionnaire. Third, standardizing question format and ensuring consistency in language and structure, improve the reliability and validity of responses, and the last one, conducting a pilot test with bilingual respondents, identify inconsistencies and improve the clarity and accuracy of both versions. The conclusion is, this study offers valuable insights into the primary factors influencing fast food consumption among young adults in Malaysia. The results clearly indicate that food quality, nutrition of food, and time-saving convenience are the